Hi guys, I'm Laura Vitale. On this episode of Laura in the Kitchen, I want to show you something really quick and easy and refreshing, perfect for summer. This is great if you have kids and they love like cold, cold treats. I'm going to show you how to make rainbow popsicles. Now, fruit popsicles. Now, I call them rainbow because they're just a few different colors, I guess. Yeah, layered together. But obviously, there's not a whole spectrum, color spectrum of the rainbow. I just think they're really fun. You can totally change things up however you like, but I love this particular flavor combo, and I think you will too. So let me run you through the ingredients because they're really easy. You've got some fresh raspberries, orange, some whole coconut milk. I've got some blueberries, lemon, nice ripe mango, a little confectioner's sugar, and a little teeny tiny bit of Greek yogurt, plain Greek yogurt, unflavored. If you don't want to use the sugar, by all means leave it out, but I just think that a little bit of sugar to each one really enhances the sweetness of the fruit. And by all means, like I said before, you don't have to use the specific combo, but use what you want. Use whatever your kids love, you know what I mean? So have fun with it, and they're so good. Perfect for these hot summer days we've been having. You are gonna love it. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to just make my layers, right? So I'm going to do a raspberry. So all the fruit, all of the layers are just gonna have a little bit of powdered sugar and just a little bit of yogurt. This particular one is going to have orange raspberries, about, I would say, a tablespoon or so of yogurt. The yogurt really does, what it really does is it kind of takes away that iciness that it can have, that a fruit popsicle can have. It kind of makes it a little more creamy, but you don't really need a whole lot. And then about a little less than a tablespoon of confectioner's sugar. Like I said, not a ton, because you don't really need a whole lot because the fruit is already really sweet. So I'm going to blend this. I'm then going to rinse the blender, and we'll move on to our next layer. Get that on there. Next layer is going to be lemon blueberry, just because I love the combination of lemon and blueberries, but you can use orange instead of the lemon if you want to, and you can also just leave it out if you want to. And then again, just a tiny little bit of yogurt, about a tablespoon, and same of the confectioner's sugar. And then just lid on. I didn't even bother to rinse the lid because who cares, it's all going to get blended up anyway. And just blend this until smooth again. For the last layer, I'm going to add my mango, which, by the way, this happens to be my favorite because I love anything mango coconut. It's like the best combo ever, and I just love it. So full fat coconut milk, though, I think it makes a big difference. Just a little tiny bit of yogurt, not a whole lot. Same with the sugar. I mean, you know the drill by now. I did rinse out my lid because the blueberry mixture is so dark that I don't want it to stain the beautiful, like, yellow orange from the mango. So just blend it until smooth. All right, all of our purees are done. If you've been with me for a while, at least for the past 4 or 5 years or so, you know every summer this thing comes back out. It's the only popsicle mold that I love because it comes with the topper, and I can't tell you how many times I go to make a popsicle or something and then I'm mixing the popsicle sticks and I'm like, okay, what do I do? That's why I love this so much. It's so awesome. I love it. But you can make these in like little plastic paper cups. It doesn't really matter. All right. What you do is this is going to be really, really thick, so which is what you want, right? Just give it a stir. When you pour some in, you're going to do a layer of the blueberries. And then once you do a layer of the blueberries, you're just going to pop this into the freezer for 10 minutes. And you're going to do that every time you add a layer of fruit. You need to pop it into the freezer in between for 10 minutes at a time so that the layers don't all blend together, if that makes any sense. So I'm going to do one layer of the blueberry in the freezer. When we come back out, I'll show you the next layer, and the next layer, and then I'll show you all that. So as you can see, I have done 3 layers already. So the blueberry, the mango, and the raspberry, and they've been in the freezer for 10 minutes after I add each layer so that they don't all blend together. Now I just took these out of the freezer, and I'm going to add a little bit more mango to the top. And I don't care if it bleeds in a little bit. I think it's perfect. I like the mango the most. That's why I'm doing 2 layers of mango. But if you like the blueberry the most, do 2 layers of blueberries. If you If you like the raspberry the most, then just do a thicker layer of raspberries and just do a double batch of raspberries, but this works out perfect for me. So then you just insert the lid stick portion of the whole thing. I don't even know what that's called, but the lid to your popsicle mold right in, and these just need to go in the freezer for about 6 hours, or I'm going to do it overnight, and then I will show you what they look like when they are done. And I cannot wait, literally cannot wait to have one of these outside in the heat with a breeze. It's going to be fabulous. So in they go, and I'll show you what they look like when they are done. Gorgeous. All right, so my fruit popsicles were in the freezer overnight. You can leave them for multiple nights. It doesn't really matter. They're so fantastic. Now what I like to do is I like to take a cup, fill it with really hot water. It helps release the popsicle from the mold, and then you just kind of dip it in there, and you have to probably just tilt your cup a little tiny bit, like so. You might want to just put a kitchen towel or something underneath if you don't want to clear up the water, but it doesn't matter. And then I just kind of, every popsicle mold is going to be different, of course, but if you've been with me, you know that this is just works perfect every single time, and I never lose the sticks. Oh, pure fruity goodness. Now, I'm trying to get a taste of each one, so I'm going down here because I have very sensitive teeth, so I can't actually bite into a popsicle because it'll hurt. I'm literally tasting every single flavor as I go down. The raspberry is super bright in flavor. You might want to sweeten it a little bit more if you don't want it as bright and tangy. But I like it this way because it really blends in well with the mango, which is a little bit richer, a little bit heavier, and then the blueberry is perfect as is. These are great summertime treats. Absolutely no fail. Mix and match however you like. I don't really care. It's your popsicle. You do it your way. Go to laurainthekitchen.com just to get the recipe so that you can kind of have a gauge of where of how I did it. But do what you want. Go your own way. Make it your own way because that's what cooking is all about. Hope you enjoyed spending time with me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.